Part of you has to die. Every time you evolve, you gotta leave it back there. You want it because it's familiar.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we like to resort to the familiar, even if it's toxic. So you have to leave that corpse. That beautiful old you has to be left, and you have to walk forward and not look back. That's the hardest part, not leaving the people, but it's leaving your old ways and you.
I think I've been this. I ain't sniff a Grammy yet. First album and I'm 30.
I'm a rookie and a vet.
Do this shit for a lot, like a parking attendant. Some niggas won't like it, but I don't do no arguing with it.
Bitches, I'm getting Leslie Carter for niggas. And I'm fucking with Leslie, cause she harder.
Oak Cliff with the business.
Hey, man.
How we living? What's up to that West Dallas? Where them is?
One thing that I had to understand my whole life, and I think more now than ever, is when you start doing some different shit, you have to expect the ones who don't aspire to be different to start hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of people asking questions, you know, trying to strike up a convo about certain things they don't really understand, they just hate it. They talk down on it. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know if people realize that's just a part of it. Some do. It's something that you can't, I can sit here and tell you, but it's something you're gonna have to really experience to get the full context of what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas don't aspire to be different. They just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else. They look like everybody else. They dress like everybody else. They talk like everybody else. If they do something different, they're not comfortable being in an uncomfortable space. You know what I'm saying? And I push forward to be in uncomfortable spaces, to make those uncomfortable spaces comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Shit, part of my gift is just being a bridge for people to come together. You know what I'm saying? Always being a person that somebody can talk to. Always being a person that somebody can trust with information about anything. You know what I'm saying? Even if the person who give me the information, we fall out, right? That's not my job to, you know what I'm saying, be a goddamn tattletale and do all that weird shit that some of y'all niggas be doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's some of y'all be cool with. Y'all be cool with other humans out here really be cowards. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't no cowardly person. So in this whole journey of my life, I just experienced being different. You know what I'm saying? I've had to talk over and learn how to overcome a few things, especially with creating content, being able to be comfortable while being uncomfortable. You feel what I'm saying? Learning how my voice sound on the microphone. Learning how to calm my anxiety down so I can talk, so I won't stutter as much. You feel what I'm saying? Learning that, okay, I can freestyle sometimes, but it'll help if I need a script. So let me always have a script. Let me always have a pad or something, you know what I'm saying, that I can look at and go off of, you know what I'm saying, and go back and forth from, you know. Just being able to adapt, you know, being able to be blessed with the gift of creating content, because this really is a gift. And how you know it's a gift, because it should don't never run out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta be thirsty for no motherfucking content. I don't have to be thirsty for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'ma always have my mind and my soul and my spirit. It don't matter if I can't talk no more, can't see no more. As long as I can think, I'm gonna be motherfucking straight. You feel what I'm saying? That's how deep that shit gets for me personally. You feel what I'm saying? if I go deaf and I can't talk no more, as long as I can think and get the shit out that I'm trying to say, or find a very expressive way to do it, that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is for me personally. You know, it's hard to explain to people who ain't ready for that information. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be ready for it. Like, I can tell you how to get through some of this shit, but you gotta be ready for it. Like, you gotta understand, like, just because I'm telling you this information don't mean you ain't gonna experience the hardships with it. You know, a lot of this shit hurt. You know, a lot of this shit that I do is forged by pain. It's forged by fire. You understand me? It's forged by trying to find ways of coping with other shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find ways of coping with the life shit and the many curveballs that life will throw you. So I'm forged by way more than, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't ran by algorithm. Like, I'm ran by spirit. Like, I'm forged by spirit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm forged by everything that helped me become who I am right now. You know what I'm saying? I had to lose my old self to get back and go further. You gotta shed that old skin. You gotta get up out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be stuck in time. A lot of people are stuck in time. They stuck reminiscing. They just stuck. You know what I'm saying? And for a nigga who ain't stuck, pause, my mind thinks different, and I can't be around niggas who just want to stay and do all the reminiscing all the time. Nigga, we going forward, fam. Hey, cause we going forward, man. We can't sit here and be like reminiscing and remembering. Like, it's cool for the nostalgia, but some of them are just stuck. Some of these niggas are just stuck, and they always going to be there. And they hate when they see you elevate. Like Sawalker saying, shit, strong, I'm dedicated. Niggas wanted me to fall off, but I levitated. Say, man, Trill Pill is levitating on niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Levitating. And believe it or not, I've had people to try to destroy what I have going on. You understand what I'm saying? So that is what it is. And if you got anything worth it, you gotta protect it. You gotta fight it. You gotta fight for it. You know what I'm talking about? Because you don't want nobody to take that shit. That's yours. That's your ideas, that's your thoughts, that's your IP, that's your life, that's your struggle, that's your pain, your hardships, your problems, your solution. That's you. Do not let these fuck niggas take that from you. Because they'll motherfucking try. You understand what I'm saying? They'll try. A lot of these folks out here, they ain't got no goddamn ideas. That I think God bless everybody with some creativeness in some type of way. But you have to unlock that shit. You know what I'm saying? Once you start getting into this world, you start getting into these worldly things, the more and more worldly that you get, it takes you away from your true essence. You know what I'm saying? The more you out here, the more you trying to be outside and all this shit, it take you away from your true essence. They robbed us of silence. They robbed us of being able to imagine and have an imagination. They're robbing our kids of imagination. They're robbing us of boredom. The small things that we took for granted, like boredom, and, you know, because that boredom led to imagination. That imagination led to an idea. And an idea probably led to something cool, you know what I'm saying, something fly that, you know, you would never thought of if you didn't have the time. So they robbing you with time. They robbing you of your attention. And as I understand that, that's why when I get on the microphone and I do my shit, the whole first thing in mind was like, hey, let's get in and let's get out, man. Let's get in, drop this off, and let's get, let's get up out of there. I don't want to hold nobody's attention for the whole day. I just want them to get in, you know what I'm saying? Get in, you feel me? Get this shit that I'm spilling, you know what I'm talking about? Soak it up. And if you got any questions, hit me on the back end. Or come chop it up with me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to be on this shit all fucking day because time is very, very precious. I've had some fucked up things in my life that they take, that's a punishment. When you fuck up, they take time from you. When the people that all my niggas, they understand this shit. When you have a baby with a woman and you fall out with that woman, if that woman is vindictive and if that woman is spiteful, she's gonna take your ass up to the court, to the court shit, and they're gonna take your time from you, away from your babies. They're gonna take your time from your babies and tell you how much time that you can spend. They gonna tell you how much time you can spend with your baby, with your blessing from God. So that's how important time is. Time is used as probably the most cruel tool of punishment. It's time. It's also very important. It's very valuable. So I try not to waste my time. You know what I'm talking about? So that's just what I had on my heart for the moment. This morning, I'm up early. You know what I'm talking about? Heading to the goddamn. But sometimes I have to vent. I have to get this shit off my chest. Somebody needs to hear this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not here to, and my nose stopped up. The AC blowing too cold. Goddamn. But nah, man, this shit is very unique. This shit is a Rubik's Cube. You know? You're gonna have to twist and turn this motherfucker. Turn and twist this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Until you line that shit up right. Then when you finally get one side all figured out, you gotta twist and turn that motherfucker some more to get the other side. And when you got that side figured the fuck out, you gotta flip that bitch over and twist and turn and figure out some more. That's how this shit gotta go. You know what I'm talking about? Everything has its own process. Everything has its own duality as well. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. Everything is put off in twos. Nothing is just absolute. You know what I'm saying? You can't get one without the other. So when you do find a very, a very dope way of expressing your knowledge and expressing how you feel and expressing your true passions, you have to think about, shit, if I'm doing this in a positive way, what's going against me in a negative way? That's why I always say every morning I look at myself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? I had that conversation with myself, like, okay, say, man, look, goddamn day we blessed with, let's get out here and let's shake something up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to work, let's come home, let's work, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like I probably get like 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep a motherfucking day. But it's all good, and it's all to the good. I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I just know while I'm blessed with my time here on earth, in this body, I gotta leave something that's more important to me. I think everybody's supposed to do that, but like I said, there's that duality in that. It's not everybody Not everybody believes in that. Not everybody, you know, strives to have those type of, you know, like sometimes like you gotta want the problems. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be so successful that the problems come with it. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just my mentality. You know what I'm saying? We fade all bar none around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me being from South Dallas, mixed in with just me being raised by who I was raised by. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't gonna bar none. You understand me? At all. So I really think that me having that mindset and being able to create content around that mindset, and also attaching other mindsets like the marathon and shit like that, to where it's like it kind of keeps me motivated. Like it don't matter who show up, and you know what I'm saying, like it don't matter who don't show up, just worry about the ones who do. You know what I'm saying? And if nobody showed up, shit, you showed up, so you always won. You ain't never at zero, you always won. You feel me? You showed up, you are there, you feel me? And it's up to you to make this, like, just shit, keep at it, fam. Shit, I'm telling you. I don't tell you this shit because I don't know nothing. I'm telling you this shit because goddamn, boy, say, man, I done been through the goddamn fire with this shit. Having to try to expose to the world that you have something to offer. Trying to get out there, trying to break the surface. You still all up on the ground. You trying to break the surface with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You deeply rooted. So don't give up. Whoever watches this shit, don't give up, my nigga. It's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? It is your responsibility to find ways and find different ways, and don't hesitate too much. Just go. Just go. Just go. Figure out what's going on. Figure it out. Find the X. I think life is like, and I'm going to get up out of here with this one. I think life is like this. I think life is like those problems we used to do in high school or in college, right? Where they give you part of the answer and a part of the problem. And you got to find that shit off in the middle. You got to find the X, find the B, find the Y. I think that's what life is. It gives you the answer, right? And it gives you the solution to a certain extent. But you got to find out that middle part, because you somewhere in between your worst breakdown and your biggest come up. And don't forget that. That middle part is a story that builds you. Whenever your worst breakdown is, from that point on, you in the middle of your worst breakdown and your biggest come up. So don't forget that. Shit, remember I told you that. Trill pill. That being said, I'm gone. Mind your mental to be. Mind your mental. Stay true and here. Most of all, stay away from the trill. Stay trill and stay tuned, man. Trill Pill Digital. Shit, we on the up and up. We up to 20,000, man. I was at 4,000. Not 4,000. I was at 14,000 half a week before last. Now we up at 20, man. We growing exponentially around this bitch. You feel me? Don't let them niggas lie to you. Fuck motion. What's motion without progress? The nigga can move their arms, and that's motion. But if you ain't moving forward, then what the fuck is you doing?
Just shut the fuck up. If you're not gonna work, if you're not gonna help, do not complain about what ain't happening. Because you could be doing that.